Most of you are familiar with the word regression. We usually interpret this word to mean going back to or to return to something. It can also mean looking at your projected future in terms of your past behavior. An event or a behavior which occurred in the past could be repeated in essence, with minor and predictable changes. A philosophy or an attitude upon which a behavior is based might only change slightly, even over many lifetimes. And when the philosophy begins to change, even then it might take a while for the behavior to catch up. Any repeated negative behavior pattern usually leads to eventual problems. If we keep doing the same thing in the same way, we can expect the same results. Welcome back to Into the Veil. I'm Rachel, and as always, I thank you for being here with me. So let's understand regression. Regression work is often related to hypnosis. But this can also be done by using such techniques as creative visualization, reverie, otherwise known as daydreaming, or deep meditative practices. But ultimately, it is a reflection upon the soul's journey. Your reflection upon the past can bring meaning, understanding, and insight to the present, and it can reveal implications for working with related issues that could possibly come up in the future. Over the years that past life work has been done, people have often found very valuable benefits from individual sessions. Help and healing have come in a variety of areas to include the spiritual, emotional, mental, physical, and even economical or financial platforms in our lives. Hypnotherapists have found that such inner work goes far beyond the working with the symptoms of the presenting problems. It goes to the root cause. From the Edgar Cayce information, before the topic of reincarnation was even introduced, Cayce shocked everybody, especially himself, by stating that the cause of the medical problem started in a previous lifetime, and entertaining the idea that time may not be linear, but perhaps more cyclical. Patterning repeats, as all time is now. And coming up, you'll get an opportunity to work with this guided visualization. It is possible that you might go back many years, or several lifetimes, to find the root cause of anything that challenges you. You'll be able to scan the present life and hopefully be able to connect the dots in your soul's journey. Past life recall comes from long-term memory banks. The soul's history is stored in the Akashic records, which you are able to contact through your unconscious mind. And in this session, you will have an opportunity to gain access to your record. My hope is that it will be easy for you to gain some spiritual insights and to find ways to apply them in this life's experiences. This could prove to be quite significant in understanding the root cause of the behavior you are experiencing at this time and in this way. Lessons from the past may come to your awareness, and when you observe a pattern of behavior, you will be able to develop a way to take corrective action. Our focus today is going to be the reviewing of your life for the purpose of finding attitudes or events related to your current situation. You might also find your reason for coming to the earth itself. Then, now, everybody comes with a purpose in mind. We'll focus on your need to understand how certain feelings or experiences got started and how you handled it in another experience another life, or perhaps even when you were very young. To get you started, it is best to focus on one particular issue and mentally ask yourself the what, the why, and the how. Because the unconscious mind, for the most part, tends to respond to words, but more importantly, questions and images that carry an emotional charge. Perhaps remembering such things as your previous name, the place where you lived, what you did for a living, whether you were royalty, perhaps a slave. Those things honestly are only of minor importance. Should such information arise spontaneously, that will be fine. Otherwise, the seeking of such data needs to only be done when it's important to the understanding of the situation. The most important learning involves your spiritual progress. During the session, it might seem as if you have a memory archaeologist who is guiding you to dig through the strata and the substrata of the soul's memory, of your cellular memory, and as you seek, you will gather the mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical pieces that have created the expression of your current vessel. This session will go beyond the creative visualization work. Your unconscious mind has had the information stored in symbols for a long time now. Some deep memories are ready to be processed at the conscious level. Bringing those memories to conscious awareness is only the beginning of the process. During and after the trance part of the session, you'll gain some insights and you'll be able to hopefully identify your own patterns of behavior. You'll deal with the concept of forgiveness, forgiving others and forgiving yourself for any perceived or misperceived hurts. You'll also be able to make a choice to take deliberate action and to make changes in your life. After today's session, you'll realize that you have a lot of knowledge, understanding, insight, skills, strengths, and support. Before we start the creative visualization aspect for memory to be able to recall easily, it's important that you have some deep, pleasant relaxation. You know that sometimes you try to recall something, then when you get a good night's sleep, you recall it as quickly as you wake up. Or perhaps you start to do something else, something more relaxing, and it pops right into your mind. You've probably heard the term altered state. Your state of mind has been altered because it is relaxed. It is changed from the busy state of normal daily activity. It is a different state of mind, and that's why we call it altered. I'll guide you with some suggestions for enjoying the process of relaxing. You are in control at every step of the way. I am just a guide. If I make a suggestion which you believe is not right for you, you may adjust it in any way that might seem appropriate. The process of relaxing and enjoying the bringing forward of this other stage of the soul's journey is safe, smooth, and easy. All you have to do is allow your mind to do its best job to get you started. And let's begin. Get into a comfortable position so that you can relax easily. Take in a long, deep breath. Exhale slowly. That's good. And as you breathe normally, just become aware of the rhythm of your breathing. Prepare to enter a level of relaxation which is right for you at this time. When you relax the physical body and have the electrical activity of the brain at an alpha level, the creative mind can be very alert. This is very much like the period between sleep and awakening when dreams are quite vivid. It is the most creative time. When you quiet the physical body and keep the mental body alert, you quiet the critical, analytical factor and allow the creative factor to function at its best. Hold your hands in a comfortable position. Please sit comfortably. Lie comfortably. Adjust your body as necessary for your comfort. Keep your back as straight as possible to keep the chakras, your spiritual centers, aligned. And when you are ready, just close your eyes. Now, take another deep breath. Slowly hold it. Pull the excess energy out of your body into a ball, and as you exhale slowly, release it. That's good. And as you breathe normally, just become more aware of the rhythm of your breathing. Become aware of your hands as they rest against your body. As you rest there, become aware that you are beginning to experience a sense of comfort, calmness, and inner peace. Become aware of the texture of the chair, the bed, the sofa, the floor. Realize that where you are is just right for your purpose. Become aware of the temperature of the room. It is just right for this experience, and it can help you to gain access to what you are seeking at this time. As you continue to breathe just steadily, become aware of the sounds around you. Those sounds contribute to you accessing what you want to experience now. Those sounds are cooperating in helping you to relax and to be at ease and at peace, sending you into deeper and deeper relaxation. They are a part of all things. They belong there. It is normal. Any sounds that come into your experience are able to be blended. Also, the sound of my voice will go with you as a guide. Should there be any emergent sounds indicating a need for you to respond consciously, you will become alert immediately, and you will be able to respond appropriately. Your eyes are closed, and your eyelids are beginning to relax. Allow the relaxation to increase more and more relaxed. Now please take a long, deep breath and allow the muscles in your face, in your eyelids, to relax. Good. Allow this feeling to continue moving down your body, your neck, your throat, to the shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out, relaxing more. Your arms, your hands, fingers, relaxing. Allow this to flow down your spine, relaxing all areas as it moves along. Your back is relaxed. Your hips are relaxed. Your legs and feet, all the way to your toes. That's great. Take another deep breath and realize that the whole body is becoming more and more relaxed. Breathe normally and take another deep breath. Exhale slowly. And remember, each breath is a gift of life. Focus on your appreciation for the gift of life. Focus on the opportunity that you have for expressing who you are. And please take a moment to focus your awareness on your divine origin, knowing that it is ever with you, moving you forward, enabling your growth, enabling you this experience in order to understand more. Focus again on the rhythm of your breathing. Observe the deep inhaling and the slow exhaling. And as you continue to be aware of your breathing, you continue to relax. And as you breathe, you realize that you are experiencing spiritual energies, sensing an inner balance. As you flow with the rhythm of your breath, you are becoming aware that as you breathe, your body seems to be feeling much lighter. Lighter and relaxed. You are comfortable, calm, peaceful. You might feel that your body is asleep, but know that your mind is alert. That's good. Very good. If you would like to ensure further protection, you may surround yourself with a white light. If you choose, do so now. Asking for assistance, asking for protection, asking for guidance. Protected, safe, and rewarding is the experience that is in progress. In a moment, I will count rapidly from 10 to 1, and with each descending number, you will relax more and more, deeper and deeper, and you will be more centered. At the count of 1, you will reach a level of relaxation which is right for you at this time and for the present purpose. I'll begin counting downward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are now at your own level of relaxation, and from this level, you are able to function as you choose. You are in control every step of the way. You feel safe, protected. The experience is something that you want here and now. You may begin by moving yourself to a time when you were in your teens. You will find that this is very easy to do, choosing a memory of that time. Choose a scene or an event that you would like to relate from your teenage years. Bring the saliva to your mouth and let your lips become moist so that you may speak easily now. You are in your teens. See what you are experiencing. What are you doing? Hearing? What are you feeling or sensing? That's good. Now continue moving to a time when you were about 3, 4, maybe 5 years old. Again, choose an experience and focus on the memory. You are now 3, 4, or 5 years old. What's happening? You are doing very well. Now continue gently to move beyond that time. Move to the time of your birth, if you would like. You may pause to take note of what you might have felt. The lights were bright. Perhaps you couldn't focus. What sounds did you hear? What did you sense? And now, take another deep breath in. Hold it. Breathe out gently. And see about moving beyond the womb experience. Move to the place where you were before you entered this body. Some people experience this as a blue mist. It could be something a little different for you. I'm right here with you, and you are safe. It's an abounding, endless space. A room without walls or a ceiling. A timeless place. A place of inner peace and gentle rhythms. The blue mist. Timeless, spaceless place. It is really the avenue of the heart to the infinite. You feel very comfortable and happy. Yet you must follow your plan to go beyond that comfortable place to bring your memory scenes or events from another experience on Earth. You will find that you're being guided to a horizon. You perceive a light, and you realize that the light is good, and you move toward it, traveling with your feelings, with your intentions. And now you are beyond the blue mist. Light surrounds you and protects you. You feel energized for an inner adventure, and you are ready to recall or revisit some scenes or events from another time on this earth. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Sense the space that you are in. Feel, see, or sense yourself being drawn to Earth. And as you approach it, you place your feet firmly there. The movement is happening automatically, without effort. Just allow it to happen. And as your feet touch the earth, wherever it might be, you know at your soul's level exactly what your purpose is, what you are there to experience. When your feet have reached the earth, you may raise your finger to indicate that you are ready. Breathing steadily, your mind alert, your body relaxed. You are doing well. As you enter this experience, trust the impressions that you receive. Look around. What do you perceive? What are you feeling? Look at your feet. What are you wearing on your feet? Note the clothing that you can note. See if you can sense that you might be wearing anything on your head. What is the color of your hair? How old are you? What's going on around you? What are you doing? If you focus on your home or your dwelling, what would you describe it as looking like? What is your favorite food? What kind of transportation was available? And as you continue to perceive and observe these little things, find a time now when you were with other people. find somebody with whom you have had a strong connection. Find an important event fairly early in that life. What's happening? Notice how easily you move from memory to memory. Note every detail. Now move to another significant time, perhaps around the middle part of your life, or maybe a little later. What's happening? Seek to find the events close to the end of that life. You may choose to dissociate from it and view it as if it's on a screen. You may remember it by sensing what happened. Use your choice, your method of recall. Detach yourself as necessary. Note the circumstances that led to your death in that experience. And see if you might now note the death experience itself. Final words either to yourself or another person. And when you are ready, move gently and safely above that body and go again to the timeless, spaceless place of inner peace and gentle rhythms. A place to review the life for a moment. Just enjoy the peaceful relaxation there. From this higher perspective, you are able to assess that life. Identify a pleasant scene or an event in that life. Which person or persons contributed to making the event pleasant? What was there about that person's life which made that person pleasing to you? How did you show your happiness at that time? Now identify another pleasant event. What does it have in common with the first event you selected? What insight can you gain regarding the type of events which tended to make you happy? Now let's choose to identify a difficult experience in that life. Which person or persons contributed to making that event difficult? What is there about that person's life which could have led to such action? If necessary, use your imagination, but allow all of it to flow naturally to you and through you. How could you have handled the situation differently? Examine the role you played. Try to perceive whether that person had any pain or suffering as a result of your discomfort. What regret, if any, did the person express for having that painful action? Recall the words he or she said. Perceive in any way you choose as the person explains the cause of the action. Realize that the person's explanation helps you to understand the situation. Which positive characteristics have you developed as a result of having struggled with such feelings of hurt? Decide whether you are ready to forgive that person. Realize that the act of forgiveness is for yourself. It will change how you feel. It will set you free from entanglement. The other person makes his or her own decisions. Any physical involvement of the other person would mean an act of reconciliation. Right now, you are working only with your own part in forgiving that person. If you are ready to do so, give the person your forgiveness. In your imagination, look into that person's eyes and send universal love, acceptance, compassion. And as you take that important step of forgiveness, bless that person, release him or her, and let them fade. Allow the veil to drop slowly. A full healing is taking place. Take all the time you need and indicate with your finger when the process is complete. By processing the issue with forgiveness, to what extent were you able to dissolve the emotional impact? Remembering the facts of the event is acceptable. It is important that you learn something from the experience. Consider it a lesson which was necessary for you to learn. Just place that life experience into a step in developing spiritual growth. In order to learn to overcome an issue, you need to have an issue to overcome. Your offender provided that opportunity. You can pass a test only if you take a test. Every challenge which you face and every problem which you overcome will provide an opportunity for you to be closer to recognizing your own origin in divinity. Identify another difficult event. In which way is it similar to the event you've just processed? How could you have handled the situation in a different way? What is the best thing you could have done at the time? Examine both events and see if there is a behavior pattern. What insight can you gain which could help you in similar situations, in other experiences? by processing the issue with forgiveness? To what extent were you able to transform or to dissolve the emotional impact? Determine whether you need forgiveness for one or more of your own actions in that experience. If so, then perceive in any way you choose that you are forgiven completely. You can become aware of being forgiven, and you can accept the forgiveness and live your life accordingly. What was your ideal in that lifetime? How successful were you in attaining your ideal? How did you grow spiritually? Enjoy the freedom from entanglements. And as you change your behavior in accordance with your new insights, begin to enjoy a much more pleasant experience. That was good. Now you are ready for the journey back to what is called the present time. You may bring back with you anything that is helpful and beneficial, a gem of wisdom to guide you as you continue with life's journey. If you choose, you may release some feelings, memories, and impressions, and retain in your conscious mind only that which is positive and helpful. The choice is yours. Now, slowly, you are returning through the blue mist, traveling on the avenue of the heart, through a comfortable and safe place, through the levels of your mind. You may bring back the information you have chosen. Slowly, come back through the years into what we call the present life, the present day, and your present place. As you return, you realize that you have done well. You have remembered the past in trust and in thankfulness. You have received a special gift, a treasure from the past. There might be a surprise gift. You might find that as a result of applying deep memory skills, your general and specific memory skills have improved. In a moment, with a count from 1 to 10, you may reorient yourself completely to the present time and the present day. At the count of 10, you will be refreshed and feeling great. Counting slowly, 1, stepping firmly into the present. 2, feeling total normalization. 3, feeling the life energies returning to your extremities. 4, you may wish to move your hands, your neck, your feet, your fingers, your toes. 5, remember what you have seen and accomplished. 6, realize that you have done well. 7, your body is coming up to full strength, becoming more and more aware of your present place. 8, you are re-energized. 9, You are revitalized. And 10, slowly open your eyes. You are wide awake, alert, feeling refreshed, feeling great. Welcome back. You may take the opportunity to write down what you recall while it's fresh. You may even suddenly become aware of who some of your offenders then may be in your life today. And that ultimately it was in order to bridge, heal, forgive, and accept, to gain greater compassion. Be blessed. I hope to see you again soon. As always, if you need me, my information's available to you. Bye-bye.